Hello there everybody, this is Peter Beckenham, the Village Marketer, and as always talking to you from my little Thai village way up near the Cambodian border. And today's topic is a bit serious actually. It's called Guts and Glory Marketing. This video, I put it together because it's something that's concerning me. It really is concerning me. Now, let me be totally open with you. If you have earned your first $10,000 online, then you don't need this video. Or even if you earned your first $5,000 online, you don't need this video. So thank you for stopping by, but you don't need to stay, all right? But if you really are struggling and you just don't know what to do, and you are day by day putting all your effort in, but you're losing confidence, you're thinking, what in the heck do I have to do to be successful? If that hits any bones with you, or maybe someone that you know of, then hang in there with me today, because I've got to share some things with you that may be of help and interest to you. I'm not telling myself I'm any guru, because I can tell you I have been down the bottom of that pit. I'll be totally open with you here. It wasn't that many years ago when I can remember actually having to borrow money for food, right? And I was no spring chicken. I was in my 60s, all right? It's not a good thing, not a good thing. Being an entrepreneur and an online business guy or lady is not all that easy at times. It takes guts and determination and real commitment. And if you're missing any of those three things, then maybe you shouldn't even be in the business. But I can tell you right now, I'm happy to share it with you because I know where I have come from. I know what my weaknesses are, and I know what I struggle with, and I still struggle with them, okay? But I want you to be honest with yourself. Think about this. If you really have not even made your first $1,000 yet, but you're trying, I want you to think about that. Are you actually doing the right thing? At the end of this video, I'm going to give you something that may help you, okay? So hang in there for me, because I've got something that could help people who absolutely need a step-by-step process, okay? It's free, it's a video, nothing, no charges, but just hang in there with me. But in the meantime, I want you to think about this. If you're in a situation where, for example, you're thinking, all I need is really good quality traffic, or all I need is some really good quality leads, or all I need is some sales yesterday, okay? Then this is the struggle, okay? But I want you to know something. You are not alone. We have all been there. Every single one of us have been there at some time or another, okay? So do not give up on yourself. That's why I call this guts and glory marketing. I mean, this is one of the most serious videos I've done because it is important. And the reason I'm doing it today is because I've had 3 discussions with people and all 3 were in tears. 1 man and 2 ladies. They were all in tears because they just didn't know what the heck to do. And they had tried so much and they'd spent so much and they're frustrated and they just didn't know why they can't succeed like everybody else has succeeded. And in fact, all 3 were saying to me today how they just don't want to be on Facebook too much more because so many people drive them crazy. Not with their promotions, but with their successes. Well, I told them, don't believe all that you see. A lot of people on Facebook are really not telling the truth. And that is a fact of life. And I understand that, because no one wants to bear their dirty washing in public, right? They all are trying to look important, look successful, etc., etc. But underneath it all, there's a lot of people who are really struggling. So if you are struggling and you think no one else is, put that to bed. Please put that to bed, because that's not true, all right? I want you to think of this. I want you to start using the fact that you are vulnerable, because you do feel vulnerable, right? You're feeling lacking in confidence. You feel like you don't have the skills, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the experience, you don't have the success, you don't have the results to be of any value to anybody else. That's rubbish. That is rubbish. Please use your vulnerability. It's your secret weapon. It truly, truly is your secret weapon. I want to show you how. If you are prepared to be committed, okay, and you are prepared to be passionate about what you want to do, then your vulnerability will be your greatest weapon, because people will relate to you. So what I'm saying you do is this: for the first time maybe ever in your marketing, stop pretending to be somebody else. Stop trying to give all sorts of wishy-washy and fancy advice and successful things and inspirational quotes or whatever else you do. Start putting some posts on Facebook, for example, that show you who you really are. This will take courage. That's why I call it guts and glory. This takes a lot of courage to do this, I can tell you. But if you are prepared to try it, let me tell you, you will get people to resonate with you. And maybe for the first time ever in your marketing, people will reach out to you and say, thank you. Right? I know this is a big call I'm asking you to do, but I can tell you it works, and I'm going to share with you from experience. I did this myself. I'm asking you to take your vulnerability and use it as your strength. Express yourself and your feelings and your hopes and your concerns, etc., and see what happens. And if you've got a blog, put it on your blog post as well. Put it on there and see what happens. Stop trying to impress anybody, except be yourself. And I hear so many people say, that's the secret. All you got to do is be yourself, blah, blah, blah. But very few people will do it. Very few people. Look down your news feed today on Facebook. See how many people are truly sharing some authenticity with you, rather than sharing successes, etc., okay? Have a look at it, because I can tell you there's not many there. And if you can do this, you will definitely differentiate yourself. And by the way, you can share any little win. It doesn't matter. Your first email subscriber, your first YouTube subscriber, your first sales appointment, your first sale. Even if it's $5, it doesn't matter. Share it. Watch what happens. You will get a reaction for people, because there are so many other people just like you who are looking for people like you to work with them and get them and understand them. You don't have to be an expert, right? I told you that before. You can help people by finding out information other people are too lazy to do. You don't have to be the expert to do that. Just use Google. But in order to do that, you need to build relationships. And you must build the relationships that are the right relationships. And they are ones that are based on people who truly relate to you, who truly respect you, who truly like what you have to say and what you have to share. And you haven't even made your first dollar yet. If you do that, I can tell you, you are on your way. Build your personal branding around your authenticity and around your vulnerability. It's going to take courage. I know it's going to take courage, but try it. If you haven't made much money at all yet, I am challenging you to do that. If you are not sure how in the heck I'm going to do this without falling flat on my face, send me a personal message and I'll help you out, all right? Free, there's no strings on it. But all I want you to do is to take the courage to do it, to express yourself and your situation as it is right now, and see what happens. See what happens. Okay. That's enough for now. As I mentioned in the beginning of the thing, and thank you for hanging in there with me. And I know it's serious today, but I really, really wanted to share this with you. But if you also really want to get your business going, apart from following those simple guidelines I gave you, I have a video. It's called 8 Simple Ways to Online Success. There's no strings on this, okay? It's on YouTube, to be quite frank. 8 simple steps to online success. It gives you the actual steps you need to take, plus the order you need to do them in. Because if you get them in the wrong order, you're not gonna win. All right. So there you go. Be memorable, be authentic, but more important, be vulnerable. That's my message today. Guts and glory marketing. Many blessings to you all from Thailand, and thank you very much for joining me. I always appreciate that. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.